Learn how to make a quick braided headband using leftover scraps of knit fabric. These instructions will go over how to make a 5-strand braid, but you can use as many strands as you like. So the first thing you want to do is cut out some long strips of fabric. You can always make them longer and trim them at the end. The width also doesn't matter at all. I made mine about 1.5 inches wide, but you can make yours as wide as you want them to be. Now what you want to do is sew your strips into tubes. Now this is optional. I chose to do it because a lot of the fabric that I'm using has a reverse side, and I didn't want the white side on the back to show. But if you have double-sided fabric, then this really doesn't matter so much, and you can skip this step. Now we're all in the same place again, and you want to sew the loops all together on one end. You kind of want to fan them out a little bit rather than just stacking them one on top of each other, because this will help you get started with the braid. So with a 5-strand braid, what you're going to do is basically start on one end. So let's say you start on the left end, you're going to go over one and then under one strand, so that now that left strand is in the center. Now you're going to go to the right side and go over one strand and then under one strand. And then you're going to go back to the left and go over one strand and under one strand. And then back to the right and over one strand and under one strand. So on and so forth. And you're just going to keep doing that until you have the full braid. Once you get to the end, you want to sew all the strands together and then trim them so that they are more or less the same length. And that's it, you're finished. You have created a simple braided headband using fabric scraps.